This video documents a live cloud file migration for a business doing over $50,000 per month in revenue. Rackspace actually doubled our cloud files pricing with less than 30 days notice. What? So I actually had to replace a 13-year-old system in production without any downtime while the business stayed online. So this isn't theory. This isn't a lab setup. This is exactly how I moved off of Rackspace and rebuilt the same system on Linode, and why. So if you're a business owner and you run critical infrastructure, this is the kind of decision that you're eventually going to have to make. So this is what the email says. Effective February 10th, pricing for Rackspace OpenStack Public Cloud will increase by 100%. The email was sent on January 9th. That gives us less than a month to respond to a major price change on production infrastructure. Now, most of the message is marketing language, but it doesn't clearly explain what actually needs to change on our side. When you build an application and you set up cloud infrastructure correctly, you usually don't touch it for years. So when pricing suddenly doubles, the immediate question is, what exactly is breaking and what exactly needs to be updated? Now, we asked for clarification. Specifically, does this affect existing APIs, credentials, SDKs, or libraries we use to upload and serve files? Now, the response was pointing us towards something called migration to the modern cloud platform, but the terminology itself was vague. We were already using the cloud. What wasn't clear was what would actually change. Whether code updates were required, whether existing integrations would still work, or what the real migration effort would look like. And then days went by without clear answers. And when you're operating a production system, ambiguity is a risk. So instead of waiting, we just made a decision. So this is an example invoice from Rackspace for Cloud Files. We had already done work to reduce this bill to around like $250 per month. With the pricing change though, that same usage is effectively being doubled without any change on our side. Now when Cloud Files and CDN costs move together, this is the kind of increase that just doesn't affect storage. It affects bandwidth, performance, and operating margins. So at that point, it's not a usage problem, it's a platform decision problem. And for a business running critical infrastructure, that forces you to look elsewhere. Create Linode. So that's the migration. Everything's live, stable, and fully off Rackspace. If you're running real production systems and you're thinking about moving object storage, cleaning up infrastructure, or just making sure you're not locked into something fragile, this is the kind of work that I help with. I don't do step-by-step tutorials, but if you want it done correctly without breaking production, there's a link below where you can reach me. Either way, plan ahead. Migrations are a lot easier when you're doing them on your own terms.